Yo, what's good to Mascot? We back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with this new rare two-way floor spacing slasher build in NBA 2K24. Now, this actually is a pretty rare build right here. Pretty much like an ISO build. Of course, it is a slasher. It is going to have pretty good finishing, contact dunks, and stuff like that. So today, let's get straight into it. I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. Oh, I just seen that my controller's dead. All right, so this stuff right here is personal preference, of course. All right, now for position, I would say you can either go point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. That's all I tested it at. I don't see why you'd want to go power forward or center. So I went point guard, but if you want to go shooting guard or small forward, you definitely could. And for height, I think 6'6" is the perfect height. If you want to make like a 6'4", like a small guard of this build, definitely could. Or even like a 6'7" or a 6'8". I'm pretty sure it is possible. I went 6'6" though. I think that's the perfect height for this build. I did go max weight, and the reason why I did go max weight is because in order to get speed boost or gold and like blow by and stuff, you need at least an 86 speed and an 83 acceleration, which you could still get at max weight. If you don't want to max your weight out, you could go minimum weight. Doesn't really matter. And wingspan. Now, in order to get this build name, your three-point shot does have to be at least a 78. If you want to go higher, you definitely could. Just keep in mind, has to be at least a 78. So I did max the wingspan out. So I'll go 6'6", max weight, and a 7'3" wingspan. Let's get straight into making this build now. So we are going to start off with the finishing first. I'm pretty sure in order to get this build name, your driving dunk does have to be at least an 87. If you guys don't know, 87 driving dunk will give you pro contact dunks off of 2. That's the bare minimum. If you want to go 87 and a 75 vertical, then you could have like an 85 three-pointer, like say you want better shooting. Or if you want to have more contact dunks, you could go 89. 89 driving dunk will give you pro contact dunks off of 1. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying that precision dunker doesn't work, so you could go 90 for it if you do want it. But like I said, there have been some people saying that that badge doesn't even work. So if you just want to go 89 for the contact dunk animations, you definitely could. Or if you want to go 90 for the precision dunker, go ahead. That's for dunk meter. I did go 90, might as well. If you don't care about that, you could stop at 89. And I think once I upgraded the ball handle, it did put the layup to a 72. And then for some reason, it maybe put the post control to a 26. So yeah, this is pretty much all we did for finishing. Alright, now moving on to shooting with this build. Mid-range shot, I put this to a 72. If you guys don't know, that will give you Silver Mini Magician, as you guys see right here. It is nice to have. You don't have to upgrade mid-range if you don't want to. I just figure might as well. Silver Mini Magician is pretty cool to have. And three-point shot, like I did say, in order to get this build name, your three ball has to be at least a 78. If you wanted to stop at 78, you could. Or if you even want to go all the way up to like a 92 or something, that's also an option. I went 79. Yeah, I went 79 because it gives you silver blinders. This is definitely not bad, but if you want the higher shooting, then you could just go 87 driving dunk. So just keep that in mind. I went 79. Here's all the badges you get. Agent, blinders, deadeye. You guys can see for yourself. A lot of good silver badges. Same thing with the mid-range. Not really much different. Only badge that is different is like Space Creator, Mini Magician. A lot of good silver badges. And then I did put the free throw to a 63. All right, now moving on to playmaking. I did put the pass accuracy to a 75. Definitely not bad. I think that will give you like John Morant and Domantas Sabonis pass styles. And here's all the badges you get. Dimer, relay passer, special delivery, touch passer, and break starter. That's definitely way more than enough if you're playing Park. Like if you're playing Park 2s and 3s, that's definitely way more than enough. Now, if you are planning on using this build in the rec as the primary ball handler, then you probably would want higher pass accuracy. Keep in mind, in order to keep this build name, the maximum pass accuracy is an 86. So if you want to drop your driving dunk down to an 87 to get higher pass accuracy, you definitely could. But if you're just playing Park, trust me, that's pretty much all you need. And ball handle, we are 6'6". I put this to a 92. And I put the speed of ball to an 83. Once we upgrade the physicals, you guys will be able to see pretty much all the badges we get. I usually do the physicals first. That's usually the reason why I do them first, because once you upgrade everything, you can pretty much see all the badges you get. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to get them out right now. So speed, I put this to an 86. As you guys see, 86 speed will give you that gold speed booster. And then 83 XL gives you gold blow by. So yeah, that's why I usually like to do the physicals first, because if you just upgrade these, then once you upgrade your stats, you can just see every badge you get. Now that the physicals are done, actually, let me get the stamina to a 96 as well. That will give you gold handles for days. And I think that's pretty much it for now. So you guys can see now that we do have the physicals upgraded, you can see pretty much every badge we get with this. So you get blow by, handles for days, killer combo, speed booster, unpluckable, ankle breaker, triple strike, and 92 ball handle will give you elite dribble moves, which is nice. That is the whole point of going 6-6 in my opinion. All right. Moving on to defense with this build. Now we are a two-way floor spacing slasher. This isn't the regular floor spacing slasher. So this build is going to have pretty good defense. In order to get the two-way build name, your perimeter defense does have to be at least an 87. If you go 86 and below, it will just call you a floor spacing slasher. But if you want to be called a two-way, you do have to go 87 for that gold challenger, as you guys see. And then I did put the steel to 185, of course, for silver glove, interceptor, and right stick ripper. And then other than that, that's pretty much all I did for defense. And then I did put the strength to a 55. That will give you your bronze fearless and your silver clamps. And of course, we do have a 90 driving dunk. In order to get those pro contact dunks off of one, you do need a 78 vertical at least. So I did go 78 vertical. The two-way floor spacing slasher, as you guys see, pretty solid build. We do have good defense. For a point guard, that's definitely way more than enough. I know you don't have any interior defense or block, but keep in mind you're still 6'6". If you get good positioning, you can definitely still make people miss in the paint. Of course, you do have good ball handling. I told you guys, elite dribble moves at that. A lot of good gold playmaking badges, good pass accuracy. Shooting's not bad either. Like I said, if you want to get this higher, just take your driving dunk down to an 87, and you definitely could get a higher three-pointer if you did want that. And of course, we do have both the pro driving contact dunks. And here's all the other badges you get for finishing. I didn't really get to show them. So you get posterizer, slithery, precision dunker, aerial wizard, bunny, whistle, spin cycle, two-step. And for the layup, here's pretty much all the badges you get: fearless, acrobat, float game, pro touch, scooper, and stuff like that. And then I pretty much showed the shooting, defense, clamps, 94 feet, ankle braces, challenger, fast feet, pick dodger, workhorse, off ball pest. And then of course the physicals are like this. For the badges, of course, pretty much everything. Pretty solid build right here. And as you guys can see, this build does have shades of Baron Davis, De'Aaron Fox, and Lonzo Ball. Like I did say, this build is called a two-way floor spacing slasher. Pretty rare build name right there. If you guys want to see the regular floor spacing slasher, that build's not going to have as good of defense. It's going to be more focused on offense. Of course, as you would expect, this is the two-way version, so we do have to incorporate some decent defense. I definitely will be dropping the regular floor spacing slasher with maybe probably better shooting. I'm going to try to get like a 92 3 ball, more contact dunks and stuff like that. So if you want to see that, make sure you guys do subscribe and hit the like button. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. If you guys did enjoy this video, again, hit the like button and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. If you guys have any other builds you guys like me to make, please let me know down in the comment section below. I really would appreciate it. Make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.